Welcome back, everyone. Bo, look who's here. Can you believe it?
I'm sitting directly across from the money lady.
The money lady, Christine Cox. Welcome to the show, my friend. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I had not met you before. How long have you lived in the community?
Been here 5 years now.
5 years. And do you live somewhere in Okaloosa County or where?
I'm over in Miramar Beach.
In Miramar Beach. Okay, so you're here in our vicinity, and you love it here.
Oh, this is the first place I've lived, and I've lived in a lot of places that I love where I live.
That's fantastic. And what brought you here 5 years ago?
Wow. Well, I was, long story short, I'm originally from Texas, from Dallas.
Good.
And I went to A&M. When I graduated, I ended up moving to Mexico.
Aha.
So I lived there for about a year and then moved on and went to work on cruise ships.
Nice. Look at you, variety of cool stuff.
You're one of those cool hipsters.
Yeah,
I like that.
She is.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So I did that for about 5 years. And when you work on ships, you end up in South Florida, Miami area.
Yeah,
so I was there
go.
for, on and off 20 years. Spent some time in Jamaica. And then, COVID hit. And
heard of that.
Yeah. And so I decided I was going to pack up my car, drive the west coast of Florida, go all the way up and find where I wanted to live.
Nice.
And I got all the way up to St. Pete, and I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
And I came up here. I spent 4 days. I went all the way from, Panama City to Fort Walton, and that was it.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
What a great Chamber of Commerce story that is. We love it. Christine Cox, the money lady. So we're welcome to our community. You've been here a couple years. We're so honored to have you that you've selected this to be your home. So how did you come up with the money lady? It's arguably the coolest name ever.
Well, thank you. No, I actually did not come up with it. Funny story. I was helping my significant other with a loan.
Okay.
And he had bought some property. He wanted to build a house on it. And he is self-employed, which is really hard for a lot of self-employed people to qualified, especially with ground-up construction. So I had found this loan where they use bank statements. And so I was able to get him this loan going. And so he would go and vet builders. And after he would be done talking to him, didn't want to say, "Oh, I'll have my girlfriend give you a call." He said, "Oh, I'll have I'm a money lady give you a call."
Nice. Perfect.
But then I hear he's going around town calling me his money lady. and then I'm like, you know what? Wait a minute. That is exactly what I do. I love it. Thank you.
It's perfect. And how long have you been in is it mortgage business? Are we generalizing it's mortgage business?
I'm a mortgage broker, but
Mortgage broker. Okay.
I feel like I've been in the real estate business my whole entire life,
right.
in a way. My father was a real estate appraiser. He had appraisal firms all through Texas. So I grew up learning how to evaluate property, which is a beautiful skill to have. And then, like I said, I did my travels. But even though I was living in South Florida, what have you, I've always been buying and selling real estate. I've been buying houses since I was 27. And so I had a firm grasp of real estate.
Sure.
And then when COVID happened, then obviously, what I was doing in the Caribbean and all in South Florida, had to shift. And I tried to get my house refinanced. And it took them 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And so I naively said, you know what, I can do a better job than that.
There you go.
And so
there you have it. You're in it. Mm-hmm. And now you're here in our area. There's lots of realtors. So what we're chatting about when we want to introduce the money lady is we have realtors to suggest you to potential buyers and real estate investors, right? Is there one direction or another that you're more comfortable with? Or
actually, it's kind of, when you move here, you quickly learn the property types here are some of the most complicated and complex that exist in a very small area.
Now, why is that?
Because you have everything from single families to you have condos, condotels, short-term rentals, long-term rentals,
right,
and investment properties. So if you add all that into the mix, and the ROI is so good, it's so strong with this rental income that it's a really good investment. It's just a little trickier to finance it. So your regular, agency type of lenders don't do this. So what I do is I've curated lenders that will focus on non-mortgable condos or that, outside of the box of the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac guidelines.
Right.
Self-employed borrowers that don't show a lot of income on their tax returns, which is pretty much everyone. That's how you are self-employed.
Sure.
So, but being able to work with those and fund those types of properties, you have to learn very quickly because that is the majority of what we do here.
Wow.
Yeah, and so is now a good time to buy, do you think, Christine, or what's your take on that? Was any good time to buy around?
Yes, absolutely. The thing is, I've been buying real estate in Florida, like I said, for many, many years, and it's never been a bad purchase, right?
Okay.
You know, if you know how to buy, there's always a deal out there. There's always a great reason to buy. The appreciation in Florida is always strong. Our area is this beautiful little bubble, you know, that is seeing year-over-year appreciation, even in a soft market. Now, prices have gotten a little softer, which we kind of needed. You know, the correction has helped because now the rental income is meeting up with these purchase prices.
Right.
So it's making it easier for investors to qualify, really, for these properties. So, you know, spring is here. It's season. It is crazy. It is so busy. My phone's ringing off the hook. You know, people are buying.
That's good to know. Now, do people who are interested in buying real estate, should they call a realtor first, or should they call you and say, hey, I want to see what I'm eligible to, how much money I can get?
I think that is the question of the year.
Yeah.
Because the reason the system is set up to where, you know, if you wanted to go buy a home, who do you think to call? You're going to call your realtor.
Sure.
Because that's your trusted advisor, and they're the ones that are going to help you find the property. But then the realtor has to literally hand you over to me,
Right.
and pre-qualify you so that we can understand, you know, what you can afford, what you want to invest in, what your goals are, and then trust that, you know, I'm going to get you back into their hands as soon as possible so that you can then go and purchase that property.
So are you suggesting we skip the middleman?
No, because I think working with realtors it's essential.
Okay.
They have and they know these markets
Right.
ins and out. I sit behind a computer and do
Sure.
numbers all day. I'm not
Right.
going to tell you where to buy or what's the perfect home to buy. I don't do that. I think we all play our part in it. And when you partner up with, you know, teams, I have a lot of agents that I work with, and it is like playing a sports game. They throw me the ball, I catch it. I throw them the ball, they catch it. And this partnership is what gets homeowners to the closing table.
It's the whole game of buying real estate.
There you
It's
go.
a game it is, and that's why you want yourmoneylady.com, yourmoneylady.com. That's who you want to contact because she's your money lady.
Right.
Why are you better than the rest? Because, I mean, just besides being fabulous.
Well, thank you. No, I think my clients know I have their back.
All right.
They don't have to know everything about, you know, mortgages and finance and all of that to know that I have their back. I have their best interest at heart, and I've got my eye on everything for them. Now, with working with 300 wholesale lenders, you better believe I'm going to have some of the best rates and turn times in the business.
Right.
That's a given. You know you're in great hands.
And we see, again, the website, yourmoneylady.com, when they turn on that, when they click on that, what are they going to see?
There's so much you can find out. You can also find out what my other clients are saying.
Oh, there we
You know,
go.
so, and also able to find me, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. And that's the thing. So I've been doing a lot of advertising to kind of change the messaging out there for one certain reason. And we may have to go into this at another time because it's a
Sure.
a
You're going
longer
to come back and
story,
see us because you love it here on.
I do. So what happens a lot of times is the bigger banks outside the state will say they can do a transaction until they can't.
Oh.
And it's usually at the 9th hour when they realize they don't do short-term income or they don't do this type of property, right? So clients are scrambling at that point. I get those calls all the time. So I'm trying to send the message out there to, hey, have a conversation with your local lender. It could be a game changer for you.
There we go. And we want your local lender to be the one and only your money lady. I've been chatting with Christine Cox. It's actually Christina Cox, isn't it?
Well, it's legally Christine, but because I lived in Mexico, they called me Christina, and it stuck.
Christina the Latina.
That's right.
And you've been here 5 years again. What's your favorite part about living in our area, my friend?
Oh, the beaches, the people. I mean, it's just all of it. The live music, it feels like home because it's all the southern states and this beautiful southern hospitality and the most beautiful beaches on the planet.
Right.
Folks, if you want to chat with a really cool lady, Christina Cox, yourmoneylady.com. Contact her for anything regarding mortgages. What do we miss today, Christina, you'd like to share with our listeners?
Well, I think that covers it, but I would like to let you know there is a great loan for investors called DSCR where it's based on the rental income and not your income. So as long as the rent covers the mortgage, you could qualify.
That's different.
Christina Cox, the money lady, our last. What a great, how fun was that? Did you have a good time?
I love it.
We loved having you today. We love having you in our community. Bo, another great show here at Emerald Coast Weekly.
Absolutely 100% agreed.
We appreciate everyone listening here on your favorite JVC broadcasting station. I'm Ted and Bo. We will chat with you again next week.